I guess the good news is you don't have to stop Cam Newton this week.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but at the same time, they have a great quarterback still. So you can say if there's no Cam Newton, but he's still good. He's a starting quarterback in the SEC. So.
Last year, they obviously had a much different personality. I mean, when you're looking at it on film, getting ready for this team, do you see a significantly different personality simply because that superstar is no longer there in the middle of their offense?
No, I just see a great team. You know, with great players. They still have great skill players, great linemen. So I mean, it's still a great team, and they're still the reigning national champs. So they're still gonna be good.
You take me back to last year down in Auburn and what it was like walking off the field, knowing that you had those guys beat.
Pretty much, you know, we know what we have to do, and I mean, it hurt inside because we were leading the whole game and everything, but I mean, it just wasn't our time, I guess, you know, but we know what we need to do to win, and we just got to come out and execute.
Was that a motivating factor for you guys this week and going back and watching that film and knowing how close that you were?
Motivation, I mean, you could say it was motivation, but it's another game. It's the most important game because it's the next one, so that's how we take it.
Does it almost stick in your craw more because you had a lot of tough losses last year? This was a game that you led, as you said, you lose, and then they go on, and each week you got to hear about how, hey, Auburn's still unbeaten, Auburn's, you know, and then, you know, the month leading up, and then they win the national title.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that set both of our seasons, so I mean, you can say that, but at the same time, they were just better. They outplayed us at the end, so that's how it was.
How do you evaluate their quarterback, Trotter? What do you think the biggest difference is between last year? Obviously, Cam's the #1 pick overall, but what do you?
I mean, Trotter's he's a great player. You know, he has a strong arm, and people I guess don't think I mean, he's no Cam. He can't run like Cam, yeah. But if he's a quarterback, if you give a quarterback enough time, he's gonna take off. So I mean, you have to respect anybody you go against.
Do you guys talk among yourselves? This is an opportunity to be an SEC school, and I know you play an SEC school every year at the end of the season, but
no, not really, because I mean, I don't pay attention to the SEC and all those. I mean, Wofford play, that's great, and you know, so you can't say we're playing the SEC team, so we got to get jacked up. No, there's another team on our schedule that we have to be focused on. So,
what do you remember about the atmosphere down there last year, and what would you like to see out of the atmosphere here this year, considering this is a new game, that was a night game, a little bit different?
You know, the atmosphere there, I felt like it was, I mean, it pretty much felt like I was playing in Death Valley again. So, I mean, I pretty much think that it's going to be the same thing when we play here on noon. So, everybody's jacked, you know, all the fans are talking about it. There's a lot of buzz going on. So, I feel it'll be the same thing.
This is a statement game considering the momentum you guys can maybe gain or lose heading into your two big ACC openers.
Yeah, you could say it's a statement game because, like you said, they're the national champs. So, yeah, their streak, they still have the longest winning streak. So, we beat these guys, it'll be a big win. So, it's big.
Andre, a lot of people were talking about the missed tackles, and Kevin Steele addressed that with us a little while ago. How do you guys get around that? I know that you haven't been one of those players in particular, but how do you overcome the missed tackles and get better there?
Just focus on that in practice. That's the biggest thing. There's nothing else needs to be said about it. We just got to focus on it in practice. Coach Steele always says, how you practice, how you going to play. So, I mean, if you guys miss tackles in practice, then we'll miss them in the game. But we know what we have to do, and we'll get it fixed.
As one of the seniors on this team, are you a guy that's pretty vocal right now out on the practice fields and getting these guys to take their game to a new level?
Yeah, because they always harp on me about being a leader, so I definitely have to be vocal and also do it on the field and off the field. So.
Is tackling a difficult thing to fix sometimes because you guys don't do a lot of it in practice with the rules and the
I mean, we do it. Our big thing is we're trying to go for the big hit. We just need to wrap up. That's all it is. That's something we can all fix. So we'll be fine.
Just be strong fundamentally, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. You can say that.
How much would a win over Auburn? How much confidence will that give you guys, especially after what happened last year and then heading into ACC play?
I mean, of course, beating them because, like I said before, they're the national champs, so that'll be huge. You know, momentum and gaining momentum into our season. So that's a huge win for us, pretty much.
So you remember about the physical nature of last year's Auburn?
It was just an old street fight, pretty much. That's how I felt about it. You know, just mano a mano, and we just went at it.
You look forward to that again?
Yeah, I love that type of football.
So after Saturday's play, are you a defensive lineman, a linebacker, or a cornerback?
I'm just versatile, man.
What was your favorite play, defending the pass or that form tackle at Clemson Field?
Actually, my favorite play was when the offense took a knee and we won the game. So that was my favorite play right there.
Is the thumb okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's all right. Yeah.
Coach Morris said that you got to play every play like you're playing for your life.
Yeah.
You feel like that's the attitude of this team going into this weekend?
I do, because everybody seems jacked. Everybody's really focused, and no one's taking any BS from each other. So we all focused and we're ready to go.